Welcome to the Young Moguls Podcast. Let's get it.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the 14th episode of the Young Moguls Podcast, where we keep it real, relatable, and super duper motivational. It's your girl, Reagan.
It's your boy, Real MJ Hill. Look, y'all, before she just said that, she said she gonna get real jiggy with her structure. and she just said, what you just say? Super duper
Motivational.
And super duper motivational. That was jiggy. I'll count that. All right, I'll count that as jiggy. Amen. But y'all, it's a good day to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good day to be great. And I'm excited for this episode. Like me and Reagan was talking beforehand about, some of the things we wanted to talk about today. And y'all, we finna drop some fire on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, it might hurt a little bit though. Mm-hmm. Like, it might hurt a little bit though. It might hit a core like
even us.
Right. Even to me, even to Reagan, like, it might hit a core and you might be like, dang, why they coming at me? But it's the truth and it's real. And when you come to truth with it, and you know what I'm saying, you step up to the plate, trust me, it's gonna be worth it. But Reagan, tell me a little bit about, your day, your week. Tell me about it.
My week has been very, very good because I recently got back on my structure. We were talking about structure earlier. I recently got back on my routine of getting up every single morning at a certain time. Now, due to the summer and me sleeping in a little bit, it's been hard for me to get back to getting up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning and getting my day started. That's right. I'm not going to say I just chose one day and I started getting up at 5. No. This morning, I pressed my alarm so many times, I didn't wake up till 9 o'clock. Yesterday, I did good. I got up at 7, took my dog for a walk. The day before, I think it was 8 o'clock, but I'm slowly getting myself back. And so that's the thing I'm excited about. I'm getting my body back on the routine and ready. I did some things in my room. I changed my room, and I got a chair. So I love change like that. But my week has been really good, and I'm excited for the rest of the year. How was yours?
That's good. My week has been pretty solid. Been having basketball practice 6 a.m. for the last few days. Them 6 a.m. workouts, it'd be tough. I wake up around 5, right? Wake up around 5. I get ready, go to the gym, and not the gym, we go to the track first. And we're working from around 6 to around 7:15 on the track. And then and then we'll go into the gym, get in a good 45-minute workout, and that's how we starting off the day. So, I mean, my week's been pretty solid. Basketball, school, just trying to figure out how to handle all of that, along with business, along with the podcast, along with everything else going on with speaking. So, yeah, just trying to figure that out, finding the balance, finding the time management for it. But, yeah, my week's been pretty solid.
That's good. That's good. Toss it over to me.
Come on, we gotta get into that. We gotta get into that real.
What
being
real?
About what you preach.
Oh, right. Okay. So, guys, today we discussed this topic because we felt as though this was very important, a very important topic that we wanted to introduce to you guys, because like Marquis said at the beginning, it's going to hit. It's going to hit you guys. It's going to hit us because it's something that is true. And it's going to invoke conviction inside of us because it's something they've done wrong. But the thing is, we get to learn from that. And so today we are going to be talking about practicing what you preach. And I am very close to this topic because, like I said, it's happened to me a couple times. My mom has called me out, Reagan. I mean, you're saying this online, but you're doing this at home. And so, I mean, it's been a struggle for me a little bit, but I'm glad to say that I'm doing better and I'm doing good. But that's what we're going to talk about today, practicing what we preach. So, Marquis, what do you have to say about that?
Real talk. Practicing what you preach. I'm gonna give y'all a story, right? Mm-hmm. As a motivational speaker, I'm a very up tempo, hype person. I'll get on, I'll make a good video, and you know, for a couple weeks or for a couple months, like I'll be fired up grinding, but then it'll get to a point in my life where I just slack off, or like I just want to take a break. I just want to chill. And I'm grateful that that my pop, you know what I'm saying, always get me back on track, because it was a time like I'm taking breaks, I'm chilling, my foot ain't on the gas, and the business slipping. You know what I'm saying? Like the business slipping, no more sales coming in because I ain't putting in no work. Like I ain't getting no speaking engagements because I ain't putting in no work. You know, like the views and everything on my page going down because I ain't been posting no videos in about a week. I'm chilling. And my dad like, yo, Keith, if you go really be about this, be about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk it, you gotta walk it. Like you can't just talk the talk and then just fake it. Like don't do that. He said, if you're gonna say this, if you're gonna motivate people to be their best self, I need you to be your best self. And you know, that was huge for me. Like if you're going to talk it, if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk behind it. And when I realized that, man, I really am slacking off. You know what I'm saying? Like when we had that conversation at a moment, I was kind of upset because I'm like, dang, Dad, why you coming at me like this? Like I've worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I put in a lot of hard work, you know, but I thought because I put in that hard work, I could take a break. That's not true. The job ain't finished. You know what I mean? The job's not finished. Like the work you put in prior, the work you've been putting in, that was great. But now we go stop. Yeah. Like we didn't come this far just to come this far. You got to keep going. You got to keep progressing. So when you put your foot on the gas, you know, of course, you got to stop. You got to refuel. You got to recharge. But you got to keep your foot on the gas, because when you take your foot off the gas, things start to slip. Business start to slip. So, yeah, that was huge for me. You know what I'm saying? Just that conversation, having it with him, like walking the walk, like you got to walk the walk. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And I'm very, very similar, because with our lives are very similar. We're both motivational speakers. We're both authors. We both have extracurricular activities. We're both the same age. And so I have very similar things that I go through as well. Your pops is for you. My mom, she does the same thing for me. She came to me one time and she was like, Reagan, like, what are you doing? You're doing this online, but you're not doing this at home. And so you got to practice what you preach. My mom is really, really big about that. Right. And it's almost to the point to where I wasn't like denying it, but I didn't want to accept what had happened. Right. And I just wasn't trying to admit it. I was like, just like you were saying, put in all this hard work. What are you talking about? I post all these videos. I mean, I motivate people online. I post everything I have to. And she found me slacking off. And I'm so grateful to her, because she's the one that's looking in. She's making sure that she's looking after me and making sure that I'm doing everything that I'm saying I'm doing. And so it's almost like I didn't realize it, because I didn't want to realize it. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to accept what had happened. But I'm grateful to her, because she brought it to my attention. She was like, Reagan, you got to get back on track. My room wasn't as tidy as it used to be. I wasn't posting as frequently as I needed to be. I wasn't doing my schoolwork as caught up as I needed to be. And so she let me know that. And so I was like, oh my goodness. It took me a minute to realize it. It took me a minute to accept it. But once I did, I was like, okay, that's true. How am I going to get back on track now? Now that I've realized what happened, I'm not just going to stay here. I'm not just going to realize and let that set in about what happened. I got to do something about it. I got to put myself back on track. Okay, what do I got to do? Create a routine. Maybe I need to get up earlier. Maybe I need to go to bed earlier and not stay up all night. And so I was just really trying to discover that for myself. And once I figured it out, then now I'm able to get back on track and keep going, instead of keeping myself in these deep, deep pits. And that's one thing that stops a lot of people. They keep themselves, they realize, but then they keep themselves in deep pits, and they don't try to figure out a way to get out. They don't figure out a way to keep going or keep going forward. But I want to encourage you that no matter how deep your pit is, you got to find a way to get out, because you'll be so grateful to yourself that you did. Because once you put in all that work, you'll start to receive good results. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm reaping good results. And if you want to reap good results, you got to get out first. So
it's all about the bounce back. Like that's what it is. It's all about the bounce back. We're destined to fall into slumps. Like, we're human, y'all. We're human. Like, we ain't gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you get yourself back on track, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
As long as when you realize, man, I'm really slacking. Man, I ain't been posting about my business. Man, I haven't been posting any videos. Man, I haven't been promoting myself. Man, I haven't been working on my craft. Whether you play a sport, man, I haven't been working out. I haven't been training to be my best self. Look, if you realize that and you do something about it, that's all that matters, y'all. Because when you get knocked down, like that's what I live by. When you get knocked down, it's all about how you get back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you get back up, you're a champion. Like you can never lose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like every day, let's win. Every day is a chance to win. And even if you start off the day losing, right? Just like if you start off in a basketball game, let's say you down by 20 in the first half, right? You down by 20. You can come out that second half swinging, going crazy, knocking down your shots, and you can win the game at the end. Like if you start your day off on a bad note, you can still win the day. If you start your week off on a bad note, you can still win the day. If you start your year off, you know what I'm saying, on a bad note, like them first few months just wasn't it. You can still finish the year out strong and come out better than you were before. So it's all about how you bounce back, y'all. And one thing I want to say, man, don't get upset at the people that are trying to help you be better.
Yes.
Like, don't do that, y'all. And I feel it. I be like, yo, Dad, why you on my back? Like Dad, like, let me just chill. Let me be a kid. But he like, nah, Keith, I see something in you that you don't even see in yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like Reagan, your mom, like she sees something in you that you may not even see in yourself. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's how it is sometimes. So like be receptive to everything they saying. Like when your friends on you and when you got those good friends that's like, yo, bro, you slacking. Don't get mad at them and be like, bro, you don't know my life. Like, nah, be like, yo, I appreciate that, bro. I'm gonna get back online. Like I'm gonna get back on track. Like when you got those people trying to help you, man, don't get mad at them. Listen to them. Like that's why you got one mouth and two ears, man. Listen to the people that's trying to help you get better. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Yeah, absolutely. And one point that I did want to say is that this is life. We're gonna go through hard times. It doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter the fact that you and me are motivational speakers. That doesn't like disregard us from all of the hard things that we're gonna have to go through. Right. This is life. Life is full of obstacles. Life is full of deep ditches. Life is full of hard things that we're gonna have to overcome, because if life was perfect, then it wouldn't be life. It wouldn't be us winning, because we're constantly never going through anything. We got to make mistakes in order to win. In order to succeed, we got to fail. All these things go hand in hand. And in life, you're going to fail more than you succeed, because that's how you learn. That's how you win. The people that are up in the clouds right now, that are succeeding and that are doing great, they failed a certain amount of times. And because of that, they learned from it. And now they're winning. Right. Because they've accepted the fact that they were lost at one point. They've accepted the fact that they were in a deep ditch. They accepted the fact that they were going to go through many obstacles. And so once they realized that, instead of just being in a state of denial, they were in a state of acceptance. They were in a state of learning from it. And because they learned, now they're soaring. So it's all about humility too. You got to be humble. In order to accept the fact that, in order to accept defeat, you got to be humble about it. So if there's any pride in us, that's something that I've had to work on. Any pride in me, I got to bring that down. I got to bring the ego down. Right. And get humility and be willing to accept when people are telling me, okay, Reagan, that wasn't right. Reagan, that wasn't wrong. Thank you so much. Like you were just saying, I appreciate that. I'm going to work on it. Right. Because they're looking in on me. I can't see myself. I can't see the mistakes I'm making. That's what they're letting me know. And so I should be appreciative of that. So.
Yeah, that's real. And I want to tell y'all a story, man. I'm talking to my big brother. Shout out to my big brother Justin. We having a conversation and I'm just head over here. Like I feel like I'm doing the best in the world right now. Like I feel like I'm just exceeding in every area of my life. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little cocky, right? and we having a conversation and he like, yo, Keith, your mom and your dad, they still working, bro. You ain't done? Right. And I'm like, dang, you right. Like, I've built up, you know, a good following. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get more attention. I done got on TNT. Like, I'm thinking I'm doing a lot, but man, mom and pops, they still working. There's still more work to be done. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that to me, like, it hit home. I was like, dang, you right. You right. And that made me put my foot on the gas even harder. Like that made me turn it up even harder. And sometimes you got to have those hard conversations, whether it's with somebody else or whether it's with yourself. Like sometimes it's not even up to another person to tell you to get back online. Sometimes you got to be like, yo, you got to have a conversation with yourself. Like, bro, you're tripping. Like, bro, you know you could be going harder. Like, I know the potential in me. Like, I know what I'm capable of doing. And sometimes I'm just too lazy to do it. Sometimes I just be like, man, I'm not feeling it. I ain't gonna do it. And like, and I know some people out there like you feel the same way, bro. If you wanted to get all A's, you could get all A's, but you don't really mess with school like that. So you just settling for C's. You know what I'm saying? You just settling for B's, right? Like you know you could be the best on the team, but you just taking a back seat because you like, nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And that's sometimes the dialogue that we have in our mind, but we got to switch that up. We got to switch that up, y'all. Like real talk. Start pushing yourself to be the best you. Like don't take your foot off the gas. Like have those real conversations with yourself and be like, yo, it's time to turn it up. Like that's what I want to encourage y'all today. Like really today when you hear this, like it's time to turn it up. It's time to turn it up a notch. Like wherever you're at right now, you can take it to a whole nother level. It's time to turn it up. Like stop playing around with your greatness. Stop playing around with your potential. It's time to turn up, y'all. It's time to turn up.
Absolutely. It's time to turn up. I feel I'm about to turn up.
For real. It's time to turn up.
Exactly. And just to use, like, not to use you as an example or anything, but the thing is with us and with everybody else, everybody that's listening, nobody's downing anything that you did. Nobody's lessening the effect of it. Nobody's saying that. You did a fantabulous job. You did an awesome job getting to where you've gotten, all the things that you've accomplished, everything that you've achieved from that point. Nobody's downing any of that. We're just saying that it's time to turn it up. It's time to step on the gas. It's time to be greater because we can always be better. We can always learn. Beyonce, she's still learning skills to sing. Okay? Bruno Mars, he's still learning skills to sing and dance. I'm still learning skills as a motivational speaker. And so we can always do better. We can always learn, and it's time to turn up. I like that. I love that.
Yeah, like let go of the pride, y'all. Like let go of the pride, man. Be accepting of all criticism.
Yeah.
Like you know when somebody trying to help you, and you know when somebody hate. You know what I'm saying? Like you know it. Like when my dad, when he talked to me and he having them real conversations with me, and you know what I'm saying, and he might be coming at me, you know what I'm saying? I know that it's out of love. You feel me? So like now I'm more accepting to it. Like I've realized now, man, he just want me to be better. He just want me to be my best self. So don't take it to heart, y'all. Don't take the criticism to heart. Like we gotta let go of that. We gotta let go of our pride. We gotta let go of our ego, and we gotta be able to listen. You feel me? Because there's people out here like they see something in us that we don't even see in ourselves, y'all. Like really understand that. Like we see what we can do. Like we have our own internal dialogue. We have our own internal perspective on us. But man, other people see things in a whole nother light. You feel me? And they see the impact you can have. Like I know I got a lot of friends. Like I see the potential that they have. I see how far they can go in life. I see their gifts. Like I see their talent. And some of them see it in themselves too. But then some of them don't. And like it's up to me to talk to them. Like, yo, bro, you got too much potential to be out here playing.
Exactly.
Like I got a teammate, right? He is he could be one of the best players. Like he could go D1, he could go to the league, like if he wanted to, if he applied himself, but he don't want to get right in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? He just like, yo, bro, school not for me, bro. I'm straight. Like I'm cool on that. I'm like, yo, bro, but if them grades ain't right, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to get into that D1 college, and he don't see it right now. But I promise you, like, I'm gonna stay on him. I'm gonna stay on him until he sees it. You feel me? And that's another thing. Like don't only be accountable for yourself, right? But also help your friends be accountable. Like you be that person for other people. You feel me? Like you be that person for other people. Like if you see your friends slacking and you know they got potential, come on, bro. It's time to get back online. Turn it up. You feel me? Just be that person for other people. Don't be selfish and you know what I'm saying, just get everybody trying to help you. You help other people too.
Yeah, absolutely. My grandma, she unfortunately passed away in 2015, but she used to tell my dad, and my dad now tells us that we're supposed to live this life for other people. We're supposed to live it being examples to others, showing them what they have the potential to do, showing them the capabilities that they have within them. showing them that we could go so much further. Like with my life, I hope that I'm inspiring everybody that I come across, that you can be greater, that you can accomplish your dreams and goals. You can write that book that you want to write. You can travel where you want to travel. You just have to get your mindset right. And once you get that right, that's why it's very important for me to practice what I preach, because I'm living my life for you guys. I'm living my life so you guys can see that I can have that too. And I can have so much greater. And I'm looking at all the people that are living their life for me, and I'm saying, I can have that. Oh, how can I do that? How can I learn to do that? How can I have that lifestyle? How can I adapt that way of thinking? So,
no, like that's so real. And I like that you said that. Like, you'll be surprised when you start really practicing what you preach and being your best self. Like, you're going to inspire so many people. Like, you're going to inspire so many people. You're going to be able to see the impact that you can have. Let me turn off this phone. I keep getting all these notifications on IG. But y'all, like when you start really practicing what you preach, you're going to be able to inspire so many people. Like, it's not even about you anymore at that point. Like when I wrote my book, I thought like, oh man, this is a great accomplishment for me. But I got a kid that texted me. He was like, yo, bro, if you could do it, I can do it. Like, you just inspired me to write my first book. He DM'd me like 10 days later, showing me some of the things he's been writing in his new journal. Like, yo, I'm about to publish this book. I'm like, yo, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, it's not even about you anymore. Like when you start practicing what you preach and being your best self, other people are watching you. You feel me? Like, other people are watching you. So when it comes down to you being your best self, like, it's a kid watching you, looking up to you as an inspiration. So you got to be your best self so they can be their best self.
Yep.
Right? Because if they see you slacking, if they see you like, oh man, I ain't really feeling it today, I'm just go chill. I ain't really trying to put my foot on the gas. Like, nah, I'm cool. They go feel like that's okay. Right? But if you always got your foot on the gas and you pushing towards your dreams and you pushing towards your goals and you being your best self, man, you go inspire that kid to do the same thing. And it's gonna be a constant cycle. He go follow after you, and whoever's looking up to him, they go follow after him or her. Like, come on, y'all, it's a constant cycle when you become your best self.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking the same exact thing that you just said. I was like, okay, my parents, they see the potential within me. Okay, their parents must have seen potential within them, and that's why they're successful. That's why they're as successful as they are right now. That's why I'm as successful as I am right now, because my parents are pouring into me. So in order to continue that cycle, in order to keep that going, in order to bring up this next generation and help them realize how much potential they have, I need to be pouring into them too. And not only pouring into them, I need to give them an example. I need to be a light for them. I got to show them that they can have this too. They can have this too, because especially with now, it's been so easy to just be lazy and stay at home and watch Netflix everything with everything that's going on in the world. I mean, it's almost like encouraged, but I want to encourage them to know you don't have to adapt that. You don't have to adapt what the rest of the world is doing. You can be great. You will be great. You will be great. It's just a shift in the mindset. And so if we continue that cycle, if you continue that cycle down to your brother, if everybody that's listening, if you guys continue that down to your siblings or to your best friends or even to your parents, we can be a motivation. Our lives can be a motivation to anybody. Anybody that's on us. Anybody that can be inspired. So.
No, that's real. But look, y'all, I think we go end it out right here. Look, I want to encourage y'all, man. Like, really take this with y'all. Be the example. Like you're the one. Like, whoever's listening to this right now, like, you're the one. Be the example. Practice what you preach. Everything that you say you want to do, you can do it. It's just time to put your foot on the gas, and it's time to turn up. All right, so practice what you preach. Be that example for others and help inspire others to be their best self by you being your best self. But yeah, y'all, look, we love and appreciate y'all. Ray, you got anything to say?
No, I think you covered it all. We love each and every one. Make sure you guys stay tuned for next week's episode. Practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. Follow us on IG at Young Moguls Podcast. Like I said, stay tuned for next week's episode, and we can't wait to see you guys then.
See y'all later. Peace.
Bye.